Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. This video was inspired by this Sunday I spoke for my youth about my testimony, and I wanted to go further into this on my channel so people who were there could hear more of the story, and people who weren't there, like other people that I don't really know that are subscribed to me, can know my testimony. So my testimony has a lot to do with bad friends and how I found better friends and how that made me grow in God. Okay, so jumping right into it. When I was in 6th grade, that's when I remember having these people in my life. I had not the best friends ever. They taught me the wrong things, and I remember them cussing all of the time. I remember them just making wrong choices and teaching me these things, and so I did them. And I was just in a really bad place. I didn't have God in my life at all. I didn't have any friends that knew God. I wasn't in a good place spiritually or mentally, and the friends that I had were not teaching me the right things, like I said. And so I remember I had this one friend, and one day she invited me to come to this thing that we have at our youth group, and I said sure. And this was my first time going anywhere related to the church. So I went to this event, and I remember seeing all the people that I am best friends with now, and it's really weird to think back on that because, like, I was just some shy, awkward kid that didn't have God in their life at all, and I just, like, I wish I could just go back to myself and just start my journey sooner, because that would just make my life so much easier and I would avoid so much stress in my life. Then I started going to the youth group for this church that they had on Wednesdays, and then my friend that invited me there moved away, and I didn't have anybody there that I knew, and I was going to church at this time, but when she stopped going there, I kind of stopped going, and I made friends with a few people at the church, but mainly I was kind of slacking on going to the youth group and church. So I started going to the youth group with one of my friends that I'm not friends with anymore. So then I remember getting messages from people from the church saying, "Why aren't you coming to church anymore? If you need a ride, I can take you." And I don't remember what I said, but it was because I didn't want to go because I thought I didn't have anybody there. But, like, when people were sending me those messages, it kind of showed me that people actually cared about me there. And at this time, I was still struggling with those bad friends, and we were kind of starting to grow apart. And so I started going to church again, and soon enough I became really, really good friends with them. And especially this year, I'm in 9th grade right now, they are my best friends, and I seriously don't know where I'd be if I wasn't friends with them right now, because they've changed me into the person that I am right now. And the people that I used to be friends with, they were not benefiting me at all. And I know for a fact that the people that I'm friends with right now are making me grow so much as a person and spiritually, and I'm so grateful for that. I can't even explain how much I love my friends. But recently, what I've noticed about good friends is if they are getting you closer to God, then they are true friends. Because if friends aren't benefiting you in any way or making you grow in God, then they're not worth being friends with. So, also part of my testimony, something that I went to this summer that really, really made me grow in God and, like, really learn more about my religion and stuff like that, and just grow in my faith tremendously, was an event called YFN. I've talked about it once before on my channel. It stands for Youth for the Nations, and it was hosted by or kind of made by a college called CFNI, which is what I want to go to in the future, the college that I want to go to. They have a different theme every year. I went to YFN Risk It All, so if you guys went there, then comment down below. So anyways, this event was just amazing. Seriously, I didn't think how much it would change my life before I went there. I seriously am so grateful that I got to go there, because I remember it was full, and then someone dropped out, and I remember it was expensive, and I was like, oh, my parents aren't gonna pay for it. But it ended up happening, and I really am grateful for that, because I feel like God wanted me to go there. And when I did, that just, like, when I came back, I kind of realized that it was made for me to go there. So it's really crazy to think that I was, like, this close away from not going. And I don't know where I would be if I didn't go to that, honestly. So that is my testimony. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave a like and comment on how it spoke to you or why you liked it. Or you can message me privately on my Snapchat. My username will be in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye!